James Harwood, class of 2020. Who is the most overrated and who is the most underrated?
All right, the most overrated player on the team is Sean Hardison, and the most underrated player on the team is either Cole or Elliott or John Cowsell.
All right.
One of those three.
Who's the most underrated on the team?
Underrated. Mo. Easy.
Mo's under or over?
Under.
All right.
Who?
Mo.
Okay, what about over?
Overrated. Billy. No, Petteruti. Josh
Most
Petteruti.
overrated?
Yep.
All right, you know the question.
Underrated Mo, overrated Curtis.
Leo, you're up.
All right. Who's the most overrated player on the team?
Most overrated?
Yep.
Curtis.
Most over. Who's the most under?
Gotta give it to your brother.
Elliot Murnick.
Wow. David Cassian. Captain. I'm not a captain. Senior though.
Aw, dude.
Senior captain, but not captain. Who's the
Gotta-
who's the most over?
Overrated. Gotta go with Matt Licciardi.
Over?
Wow.
All right, who's under?
Wow.
For
This
underrated,
is a good question.
I'm gonna go with John Castle.
Wow, that's the most overrated on this team.
Josh Petteruti.
What about underrated?
John Cowsell.
No. Who is the most overrated player on the team?
Overrated, I might have to say Jack Fairley.
Over. Okay, and who's
He's
under?
overrated.
And he called you out on a good way yesterday. You're just gonna take a shot at him?
Well, like he thinks he's good coming off of Jaguars, thinking he's like really good.
What about under?
Underrated.
You can't
I say don't sleep on Cole Cameron. He's an awesome player.
player on the team. Overrated. Your name has been said, but then changed. But has been said.
I'd say James Harwood right here.
Over. So you don't use that guy.
Well, I said you were the most overrated one.
What about underrated? What about underrated?
Underrated. I'd say probably. Yeah, damn, this is
You
hard.
gotta need an answer.
I'm gonna say you,
Under?
cause no one believes in you, but you still make some good ass kicks.
Conrad Swanson, class of 2020. Decent entrepreneurship, care about work with friends. Most underrated on the team.
Underrated, I gotta go with Jack Mattis.
What about overrated?
Park Hardesky.
Quarterback leave.
I'm not saying anyone.
All right, Holmgren. Who's the most overrated?
Myself.
Who's most underrated?
Myself.
Fag.
Oh, hey.
Andrew, who's the most underrated on the team?
Most underrated?
And then over.
Probably Mo. Most
Okay,
underrated.
what about over?
Overrated? Obviously Fairly. Easy.
Who's the most underrated player on the team?
Mo.
Underrated? And what about over?
It's a hard one. I'd say Jack McMullen.
Overrated?
Overrated.
Why is that?
Because you can't kick it from the sideline.
I can't.
You can't.
I
You
can't
can't.
kick
You
to the
didn't.
sideline?
You didn't pay me my
You're not
$5.
supposed to kick to the sideline, so thank you. David, you know the question.
No, what was it?
Okay, who's the most underrated on the team?
Underrated? I have to go with Eric.
Underrated?
Yeah,
I
he's
like
pretty
that. What about
underrated.
over?
Yeah. Overrated? I have to go with I'll probably have to go with I think I'll say you on that one.
Over? And
Yeah.
why?
I think it's just. I think you aren't fully there with your kicking game yet.
Wow, okay. Who's the most underrated on the team? Underrated.
I don't really know, actually.
Alright. You gotta give me an answer, that's the thing.
Probably. I don't know.
What about overrated? What about overrated?
Overrated would probably be. I guess Will or Matt, I guess.
Who?
Will or Matt, I guess.
Will or Matt, that's overrated. Alright.
What's the question?
Who is the most underrated on the team?
Probably have to go with Kennett.
Kennett? The junior Kennett?
The junior
What
Kennett.
about most overrated?
Most overrated? Probably have to go with Curtis Brown.
That's a common theme. That's a common. All right, who is the most underrated?
Underrated? It's gotta be Elliot. And then
Under?
overrated, Joey Allen.
Can I why? Can I have a reason or no?
For which one?
Both.
Both underrated. Elliot, this kid's a beast on Divvy, dude.
All right. Why Joey?
It's terrible.
All right. Who's the most underrated on the team?
Underrated? Stevie.
What about overrated?
Josh Perry. Easy.
That's cute. Kevin, who's the most underrated on this team?
Underrated? I gotta go Alex.
Alex Gerzon.
Yeah.
And what about overrated?
Overrated? Easy. That's Ted Lattice.
Ted Lattice. You don't think
Yes.
he's that good?
I think he's
Mentally or
overrated.
physically?
I
You
think
think he's
overrated.
good, just a little overrated.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Fox. Who's the most underrated on the team?
It's gonna be Mo, just because he's performing like a superstar in JV.
All right. What about varsity? I mean, not varsity. Overrated.
Overrated?
On the field at 3:45.
Gertis.
Chad. Who's the most underrated on the team?
Most underrated? Probably Mo.
And what about overrated?
Definitely Jack Fairley.
Jack Fairley.
Yeah. Anderson.
Who's the most underrated
Seats.
player? Most underrated player.
Underrated? I'd say Jack Holmgren.
Yeah, under. And who's
Under.
most overrated?
It's fucking Kevin Licciardi right here. Wow. The line does all the work.
He threw out his line. He
Went on Ted.
All right, Eric. Who is the most underrated player?
Joey.
And who's the most overrated? Can I get a Yankees?
Underrated. I think Conrad's underrated.
Underrated?
Under.
You don't think? All right. And what about overrated?
Overrated. Matt.
Who's the most overrated player?
Kevin Licciardi.
Overrated?
Kevin
What about
Licciardi's the most.
underrated?
Let's go.
Are you doing that because he said you, or is it?
No, not just that. I mean, like the number of times he's like ran into me, like when I'm blocking people,
Alright, what
like
about
in my
underrated?
back
What
and
about
make me fall
underrated?
over.
Underrated.
I'd say Petteruti, even though I don't actually think he got
I like
18
that answer.
tackles,
I like
but
that answer.
he does not try and flex, and people give him shit, even though he's pretty.
All right, Curtis. Who's the most underrated on our team?
I'm gonna have to go with Raph.
Underrated? What about overrated?
I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Licciardi.
Why are you happy about that?
Yeah,
Blair.
who's the most underrated?
All right. Most underrated. That'd be. What? Not you, Sean. You're always injured. I'd say Leo makes a big difference when we don't
what
have
about,
him.
What about overrated?
Curtis.
That's a thought out answer.
The team?
Fairly. Who's the most underrated?
Okay. Underrated, I'll have to go to Michael Balsamo. He's actually a really nice middle linebacker.
All right, what about overrated?
I'll say Park because he gets hurt a lot. You know, kind of.
All right, Mikey. What's yours?
I don't know.
All right, you want to skip today?
Is this on varsity or JV or
Either, both, whole team.
Okay, I don't know. I have nothing for you.
What about you?
Underrated graham crack and overrated probably.
What? Probably Sean.
For what?
Who's the most underrated on our team?
Oh, Graham.
And what about overrated?
You?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I thought. Rafael Mears.
I don't know the question.
Who's the most underrated?
Underrated? Mikey.
What about overrated?
Andrew.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yep.
I don't even have anything to say. I'm not gonna say anything.
You hurt by that?
I'm talking a lot of shit right now.
I'm talking the most shit.
Josh Reddick here, class 2020. Who's the most underrated?
I gotta go with Jack Mattis.
Underrated? All right, who's overrated?
I love him, but Sean Hardison should be a lot better for his size.
Thank you.
All right, gotcha.
Alright, what's up, guys? The most underrated on the team, Josh Petteruti, and the most overrated is.
Matt Licciardi. Shout out Matt Licciardi.
I'm probably gonna get beat up for this, but hey, it's what I think.
shouting out my friend Will here.
Yeah, it is. Ah! It actually hurt so bad
Yeah, I know. So I did it.
today. My cousin